Oh, and Bosie, your mother is waiting for you in the office.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about addition and subtraction equations. Now, yesterday we did expressions. Now, today, with an expression, they gave us what each variable is worth. Remember, a variable is a letter that represents a number. Now, today we're going to have to figure out what that variable equals, so we are going to figure that out. Now, addition and subtraction. The key to addition and subtraction are we always do the opposite. So in your notebooks, we are going to open the top flap of addition. And inside we're going to write x plus 8 equals 10. And we're going to write 1 plus a equals 9. So this is the key to everything. For addition equations, we're going to use subtraction to find our answer. So when we look up here, we're always going to start on the side that has our variable and our operation. So here I'm looking, x plus 8 equals 10. I know the opposite of plus 8, I'm going to subtract 8. That cancels out, leaves me with x. If I do a minus 8 to the left side, on the right side I also have to subtract 8. So I end up with 2. We can always check our answer by plugging in our number for our variable. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Guess what? That's a true statement, so we've successfully done that one. 1 plus a equals 9. Again, we start on the side with our variable. We're going to get rid of that variable. I have an addition, so I'm going to subtract 1. That cancels out and leaves me with a. I have to do the same on the other side, so I'm going to subtract 1, and I get 8. So now we can redo that. 1 plus, plug in our number for our variable, equals 9, and that's a correct statement. Okay. Now, I understand that a lot of you are probably saying, Mr. S, I can look at that and know that x is 2, and I know that a is 8. I want you to make sure you always do the problem completely, because pretty soon, when we get our homework and when we get later on, you're going to need to know how to do it and with numbers that you can't do in your head so easily. All right, so here we have 5 equals 1 plus k. So I start on my side with my variable, my operation. It says plus, so I'm going to subtract 1, which gives me my k. I have to do the same on this side, minus 1. I get 4. So k equals 4. 15 equals x plus 3. Let's start on this side. X plus 3, so I need to subtract 3. Cancels out, gives me an x. 15 minus 3 gives me 12. X equals 12. Here we have b plus 2 equals 6. I have a plus, so I'm going to subtract 2, which leaves me with my b. I'm going to subtract 2, and I get 4. My answer is 4. And if I look up there, 4 plus 2 equals 6. Okay, let's try this next one. 2 plus j equals 9. I have a 2 plus, I need to subtract 2. Leaves me with my j. If I subtract 2 from 9, I get 7. Come down to this one. 7 equals f plus 1. Here I have a plus, so I know I need to subtract 1. Cancels out, leaves my f. Subtract 1, I get 6. F equals 6. Last one on this page here. We're going to do 6 equals 3 plus v. Well, I need to do the opposite, so I'm doing 3. Leaves me with my v. If I subtract 3 from 6, I get 3. V equals 3. All right, now we've got Rebecca and Ricardo. They're both testing their paper airplanes. Rebecca's plane flew 6 feet farther than Ricardo's plane. If Rebecca's plane flew 10 feet, write and solve an equation for how far Ricardo's plane flew. So we're going to take Ricardo's plane, and we're going to write r. Okay, r is his variable. Now, it says that Rebecca's plane flew 6 feet farther, and her total was 10 feet. So I look at my problem. R plus 6 equals 10. I need to subtract 6 That gets my variable by itself. I need to subtract 6. So my r equals 4. So 4 feet is how far Ricardo's plane flew. All right, now we're going to open up that flap that says subtraction. Okay? Subtraction, again, we talked about it with the first one. For subtraction, we are going to use addition. Okay? Addition to find our answers. We're always going to use the opposite operation of what we need. So we have x minus 8. So what's the opposite of minus 8? We're going to add 8. We're going to cancel that out. That's going to equal x. I need to add 8 here, so I get 18. Let's check. 18 minus 8 equals 10. That is an accurate statement, so we know we have the correct answer. We can come over. A minus 1 equals 9. Opposite of minus 1 is plus 1. We're going to cancel that out. A equals, and 9 minus 1 is 8. So it says A, I did that backwards. 9 plus 1 is 10. So if I put 10 minus 1, it equals 9. All in a correct form. All right, let's keep going here. So here I have 5 equals k minus 16. Opposite, always start on the side with your variable and your operation. So we're going to say the opposite of minus 16 is plus 16. That leaves our k all by itself. So we're going to add 16 to 5. I'm going to get 21. K equals 21. Here we have x minus 3 equals 15. Opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. Cancel that out. There's our x. 15 plus 3 is 18. All right. B minus 2 equals 6. Opposite of minus 2 is plus 2. Cancels that out. There's our B. We've got to add 2. We get 8. J minus 12 equals 9. Well, I'm going to add 12 to this side to leave me with my J. And I have to add 12 here. 9 plus 2 is 11. Carry the 1. J equals 21. And over here, 7 equals F minus 1. Well, I know the opposite is plus 1. That leaves my F. I need to plus 1 here, and I get 8. F equals 8. Here we go. 6 equals V minus 13. Well, the opposite of minus 13 is plus 13. That's going to cancel that out. We equal a V. Add 13. We get 19. So 19 equals V, or V equals 19. Virginia's mother gave her marbles for her birthday. Virginia lost 13 of them. If she has 24 marbles left, write and solve an equation for how many marbles her mother gave her. Well, she has 24 marbles left. It says she lost, so let's take away 13. So I'm going to use M for marbles. So we have a subtraction problem. M minus 13 equals 24. To get rid of this, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to add 13. That leaves us with M. I need to add 13 to this side. 4 plus 3 is 7, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So she started with 37 marbles. 37 marbles. All right, homework. You will see the first question. And again, we are going to write all of these out so that we are practicing. We have J plus 7 equals 13. J plus 7 equals 13. Okay, this is clearly an addition problem, so I'm going to do the opposite. I need to subtract 7. That leaves me with my J. I'm going to subtract 7, and I get 6. So my answer is J equals 6. All right. The only other thing would be for number 7, you're going to solve trying to find which ones of these were x equals 5. Also, remember, when we have decimals, a minus 1 1/10 equals 2 3/10. We do it the exact same way. I have a subtraction problem here, so I'm going to use addition. I'm going to add 1.1. Remember to line up your decimals. So on this side, I'm going to add 1.1, and that's going to be how I find my answer. All right. Hopefully, this is an easy process, and I will see you tomorrow.